Bro, the Super Bowl is scripted. The NFL posted on September 4 a graphic with all 32 teams on opening night. And the two teams closest to the Super Bowl in that picture, the Patriots and the Seahawks.
And it gets worse. Look at every team the Seahawks QB has ever played for. Same exact colors as the Super Bowl logo they dropped a year earlier. This was in front of us the whole time.
The Super Bowl was rigged, and I'm about to prove it to you. So as we all know, the Seahawks beat the Patriots 29-13 in the Super Bowl, but watch what happens immediately after the game. Just minutes after the game, Seahawks coaches and players already had Seahawks Super Bowl championship hats on. So how were those hats made so quickly? Yeah, you could say they made it for both teams so they would be prepared, but then what happens to the Patriots hats? Also, immediately after the Super Bowl, a commercial advertising Seahawks Super Bowl championship gear aired on TV. These commercials take days to produce, and the fact that they already had one ready is a little suspicious.
Y'all, so the Super Bowl just started, and it's 100% rigged. Look at this shit. Look at his choice. Heads. He said tails is your choice. He chose heads. And he said New England won the toss. The guy from Seattle clearly said heads on national television.
I can tell you exactly who will be playing in this year's Super Bowl just by looking at the logo. The NFL really thought the neon colors would throw us off. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically every year the NFL releases their Super Bowl logo, and for the past few years, the two primary colors that are in the logo have also been the primary colors of the teams that end up playing in the Super Bowl. And you're trying to tell me this isn't scripted? Anyway, back to this year. Let me show you what this looks like with the saturation turned down. We go from pink and lime green to our primary colors being purple and blue. If you're thinking, hey, what about the red right there? The game is in San Francisco. The Golden Gate Bridge is red. So do not even try to tell me that that little bit of red means the Chiefs are going to be in this year's Super Bowl, because I cannot handle that. There's also a shocking amount of green on this logo, but that'll all make sense when I tell you what teams these are. The blue is obvious. It's the Lions, whose primary colors are really just blue. And the purple is even more obvious. It's the Ravens. And here's where that green starts to make sense. The Ravens' main color is not just purple, it's also gold. And gold is really just yellow. But the Lions don't have another color, so they kind of just rock with blue. And what happens to blue when it's mixed with gold or yellow? It turns green. So nice try, NFL, but the script has officially been leaked again. Lions-Ravens Super Bowl 2026.
So people are realizing that Major League sports are rigged, that they are scripted. I knew this ever since I started watching boxing. I knew that there's mafia things going on behind the scenes. You know, ever since, way before online gambling started, there's things that are happening behind the scenes. There's people who will manipulate the game, the show, so that way they can make money out of it, you know? There's always dirty things going on behind the scenes. And it is what it is, man. I used to enjoy watching sports back when LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade were in the Miami Heat team. I believe those were like the peak times of basketball, for me at least, for my age, for my era. But now things seem scripted. You know, Jake Paul, boxing, celebrities. You see all these celebrity influencers boxing each other. It's just, the spirit is not there anymore. It's no longer genuine. It's no longer, everything is money now, you know? You lose to Jake Paul because Jake Paul pays you. You know, you get into an accident after fighting him. You get into so much things and just deals with people that, you know, will put you at risk. And it's just not fun anymore. I don't know what it is.
Biggest night in sports? It's rigged.
Message.
Did I just spoil the surprise for some of the people? It's scripted entertainment. What we do is fake, right? So I know what you're thinking. Me hosting the ESPYs, that's crazy. Or is it genius? It's time to take a look at yourself, sports, and realize that you're more like the WWE than you have ever imagined.
Dwight Smith exposing how rigged the NFL is.
I don't believe the game is really decided on the field, so, you know, I don't get into all the X's and O's and talking, man. Like I said, I played in the game. I set a Super Bowl record, and we knew every play they was running before the game started. So, hey.
Devontae, another one-score loss. How do you turn the train around?
Stick to the script. It's frustrating. Stick to the script.
Uh-oh. Got that mic.
Let's just say it was But look at the ref helping him out. He literally trips this Vikings cornerback and it ends up in a Curtis Samuel touchdown. Just look at this. 24 was in perfect position to pick it off, and then he collides with the ref. That is unreal.
Me speaking about this really goes against me. Like, my annuities and my portfolio is in the NFL. It's under the NFL. So if they go down, my stuff goes down. But I feel like you guys' souls mean much to me. So you can see the bigger picture. So you don't have to argue it Wednesday at 3 p.m. with a fan that's a Patriots fan. Y'all guys cussing each other out. It's not even. It's all. It's just all scripted. Like, you want me to say it.
They have nothing to say.
But they're not denying anything, and they're not refuting any of the facts.
That's...
NFL team owners have documented ties. Past and present NFL team owners have documented business ties to either the gambling community and or the organized crime syndicate. I'm also seeing that no fewer than 70 NFL games have been fixed.
What does the emperor do when the people become restive, and when the people are asking questions, and when the people don't like the policies of the emperor? He sends them to the circus. He creates a circus. He builds a giant coliseum.
To entertain. What does that mean? To bind or hold. To bind or hold what? An audience's attention. You say the word television. And when you turn on that television, channels. What's on those channels? Programming. They are programming you. They've been programming your whole life. You don't even know it. They do it with your music. They do it with your TV. They do it with your movies. They do it with your games. They have been programming us and programming you since you were little, and you don't even know it because you don't even question it.
For you people who think NBA is scripted, I have in my hand the complete script of every single thing that's going to happen in this NBA game. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get this live. Okay, just so you guys can see the live on there. It is 11:57 p.m. Eastern time. And I will tell you right now, guys, Houston's going to tie this up, 74-74. And you might not believe me. You think, hold on here. Golden State's got the ball. There's no way I know that this is going to be 74-74 when it's live. Miss. Here comes 2 points. Oh, you guys starting to believe that script right now? I'm going to tell you at the end of this video exactly what is going on here. Going to be 74-74. Watch. And then I'm going to tell you guys something that's going to blow your mind. Missed. Here comes a 2, 74-74. Okay, and I'll tell you something right now. With 6 seconds left, Houston's going to foul. 6 seconds left to go. There it is, 74-74. As I said, again, we are live. See? And now here comes the foul with exactly 6 seconds to go as per the script. And as soon as this plays over, I'm going to tell you guys exactly how I did this. Oh, a foul with 6 seconds left? How did I do it? So this NBA script of the entire game is actually a recipe to shortbread cookies. It is not a script to the NBA. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what's going on with the NBA because it's fraud and it's sickening. For the people out there who are trying to live bet on the NBA, you are being taken big time. When you watch the NBA on TV, there is always a little bit of a delay. It used to be like 5 or 6 second delay just in case someone said something they shouldn't say so they could bleep it out. There was always a little bit of a delay. Not much, but a little bit. Ever since legalized sports betting, that delay has gone to 1.5 minutes, sometimes 2 minutes of delay. Why? So that you think you're betting on a game live, but you're not, okay? The sports books understand and know what that score is going to be, and you don't. Now, I don't have a script to the game, but what I do have is a live feed to exactly what the sports books get. I know what the score is going to be at the same time the sports books do. So as you're sitting in front of your TV trying to live bet a game thinking that you understand what's going on, you have no idea because it's already happened, okay? The sports books know what is going on. So they are literally defrauding you, and the NBA is the only league in the entire world that does this, okay? Other sports have a little delay, okay? 5-10 seconds. The NBA, guys, being a minute and a half, sometimes 2-minute delay is outright fraud, and it needs to be investigated.
All right, usually I don't make videos like this, but I don't really give a shit, bro. I'm going to speak my truth. I need y'all to lock in. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of people questioning if sports are fake, the NFL, NBA is rigged. Yes, it is. It's obvious. It's been obvious. It's been since the beginning, and I'm going to show you. Okay, so everybody remembers Super Bowl 49, right? Patriots versus Seahawks. And everybody remembers how Marshawn Lynch was the best running back in the league, yeah? Best running back and most dominant running back in the league at the time. So check this out. They could win the game right here with the touchdown, right? They got the most dominant running back in the league, Marshawn Lynch. Instead of handing him the ball off on 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. What do? They throw an interception to who? Number 21. And he goes down with how many seconds on the clock? Exactly 21 seconds left on the clock. So instead of handing it off to the best running back in the league, the most dominant goal line running back in the league on 2nd and 1 to win the Super Bowl, after he just gets a 5+ yard carry, what do? They pass it. The Seahawks literally throw an interception on 2nd and 1 to number 21 with exactly 21 seconds left on the clock. Who the fuck even was Malcolm Butler? Michael Butler, whatever his name was. Look at that. I'll show it again. Number 21 intercepts the pass with exactly 21 seconds left. He goes down. And here's the box score of the game. It was Russell Wilson's 21st pass of the game that he throws the interception to number 21 on 2nd and 1. Are you guys seeing a pattern? Numbers. And we go here to the box score. The play-by-play. We go down. Interception. Russell Wilson to Michael Butler, right? On 2nd and goal, New England won. What was the date of the Super Bowl? Guess. Let's just have a guess. February 1st. A lot like what? 2-1. The second month. The first day of the second month. The second month, the first day. 21 everywhere. All numbers. What are the odds? Right? What are the odds on the 21st pass of the game? Number 21 gets the game-winning interception. Russell Wilson had 12 completions. Number 12, a lot like 21, wins the Super Bowl and gets his what? His 21st playoff win. It's all numbers, guys. As of February 1st, 2015, the date of Super Bowl 49, Tom Brady had 21 playoff wins. I asked ChatGPT to confirm. Are you guys seeing a pattern? Are you guys still going to call it a coincidence that on the 21st pass, number 21 intercepts the ball with 21 seconds left on the game on 2nd and 1 against Marshawn Lynch? They could have handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch, the most dominant running back in the league. If anybody knows anything about football, you know this is scripted. What are the odds? On 2-1, the GOAT, number 12, gets his 21st playoff win. The 21st pass of the game. He has 12 completions. Number 12 wins the Super Bowl. On 2nd and 1, number 21 intercepts it. What are the odds? What are the odds? Marshawn Lynch just had a 4-yard run, could have won the Super Bowl if they just handed it off on 2nd and 1 to the most dominant running back in the NFL. Really? But it's not scripted. All his numbers, guys, and I'm not going to get into why they do this or why it's so number-based and the meaning behind all of this in this video, because I don't want to get this shit taken down, but there is a reason. And just know that all is numbers. Everything is numbers. Okay, and that is just one of literally countless examples I can give you because they do this shit every single day. Every single day, by the numbers. Every sport, every game, by the numbers, scripted, orchestrated, contrived, predetermined. Now ask yourself this question. Just because you know the outcome of a movie, is that going to stop you from watching the movie? Just because you know a TV show, a movie is fake, is that going to stop you? Just because you know they have a script, and just because you know these people are actors, is that going to stop you from watching or enjoying or being entertained by the movie? No. Everybody's known pro wrestling is fake for years. People still watch it. People still enjoy WWE, even though everybody knows it's fake. It's sports entertainment. And that's why they say it at the end of the NFL, NBA game at a broadcast. After the broadcast, they say sports entertainment, because that's all it is. Why do you think these athletes are paid tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars? For what? Is it to play basketball or football, or is it to keep the influence of the masses and to distract the masses? Ask yourself that. It's called sports entertainment. Come on, now stop being a baby and accept the truth. Raise your awareness.
Yeah, so they at least gave me a script. I don't want to speak for nobody else. I don't want to speak for the team, but they gave me a script. And unfortunately, when I read it, during camp, I'm like, bro, we can only win 3 games. Like, I was pissed about that. So yeah, like when I seen that script, I was definitely mad because I knew what was gonna happen all season, man. I hate when they do that. Tell us what to do, what's gonna go on, how the season's gonna go, because they're like, yeah, man, you gotta pack your bags up early, Cancun, Cabo, whatever it is, but here's the script, bro.
And of course, after the fact, he has to post up this post right here to downplay what he said, and then says that he was joking or trolling, right? And this is what these people do. Every single time, they have to give you some truth, and then they backtrack on it. This should help you realize how scripted and rigged all of these sports leagues are. The NFL, NBA, MLB, college sports are all scripted and rigged.
Sports betting, I tried it late 2025. And the only sport that I tried betting on were table tennis, because it's more 50-50, UFC and boxing. I never got into basketball or NFL or anything like that. I just went for sports that are more 50-50. I remember putting $1,000 on Manny Pacquiao against Barrios. I was like, okay, I'm going to go all in for Manny. I put in $1,000 because I was so confident that he's going to win it. By decision, at least, for his age, like 40, 42. But it was a draw. It turned out to be a draw. I was like, man. I got my money back, though. I first thought that I wouldn't get my money back because I bet on the money line, not on draw. But I got my money back. It was voided. So I was like, thank God, because I would never bet again. I would delete FanDuel. But man, I don't know. It's kind of fun. It gets you to play. It gets you to bet. But at the same time, you feel like it's rigged against you. Table tennis, it's more 50-50. UFC might be 50-50. But it really depends, Like they say, they might be scripted. And the last time I betted on UFC was Rose Namajunas. She lost, and Derek Lewis, and I bet it on. It was a 3-leg parlay. Gaethje, I bet it on Gaethje, and I only got Gaethje right. But I don't know, man. I don't think we should be gambling. It's bad, man. It's bad.
All right, I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop getting emotionally invested in sports. You're not gonna like to hear this if you're a sports fan, but it's scripted. Baseball, football, basketball, it's all scripted. It's all baseball. The umpires they change the ball from pitch to pitch. Basketball, believe it or not, they have the rim. The rim is rigged. Yes, there's magnets in that shit and the ball, and they control it. Football, come on, it's like a play. Football, they design that up like it's nothing. And umpires, referees, we all know they've been proven. Some of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but some of them, they take bribes or whatever. And if you want to go deeper, some people say that players are given scripts. I'm not 100% on board with that.
And that should be all the proof that you need to see that this league is scripted and rigged, because how would Sam Darnold know that he would be seeing Brock Purdy in a couple weeks? Because from that game in a couple weeks, it would be, in the playoffs that they would see one another. So can anyone explain that? It's almost like Sam Darnold knew, because these players do know, because these games are all scripted and rigged. And this game was no different. All of these leagues, NFL, NBA, MLB, it doesn't matter what league it is. All of these leagues are scripted and rigged. People need to wake up.
Yo, check this, right? So, when I kept showing and telling y'all that the fucking NFL is acting performers, athletes are performing, they're acting, there's a script, it's a show, it's a predetermined outcome. Fanboys didn't want to believe it. Those that know, you know. I'm talking to the fanboys. Where's the evidence? Y'all want to see smoking guns. You want them just come out and say, yeah, it's predetermined, it's scripted, it's acting and performing, right? And I show you suspect plays that don't make no logical sense. Diving at the feet, missing open catches, stumble run. It's my favorite, the stumble run. And it's like fanboys can make an excuse. They can find a loophole or some type of human error or some excuse, right? For everything that we show, for what I show. I can't wait to hear y'all logical and sound reasoning for this one. I can't wait. Shout out to Jake the Awake, doing this thing, exposing this fake shit on YouTube. But TikTok is mine. Fanboys, not the crew, not the rig reporters. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know. I'm talking to the fanboys. Please comment and give me your best logical excuse for this one. And when you can't think of one that makes sense, and you're convinced that this shit is acting and performing, just be a man or a woman and say, thank you for showing me the truth, as somebody showed me. And I woke up. I didn't bash. I didn't fight. I believed my eyes. Please either make a logical excuse for this, or just say you're right, this shit is acting and performing. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but y'all gonna swallow this motherfucker. No Diddy. Let's get to it.
You'll see number 0 of the Chargers comes running right up the middle, runs right into the running back, spins off of him, stays on his feet, and he's right in the face of Drake May. But watch, he'll do an extra spin.
Got him dead to rights.
Fall down for no reason.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
It's almost like when he did the first
Explain that
he
shit.
had more than enough time to get in there and sack Drake May, and Drake May is
Motherfucker did a spin-a-rooney
downfield. So he did a second spin and fell down.
No. We're gonna watch it again. We're gonna watch this shit again.
Of the Chargers comes running right up the middle. Runs right into the running back.
Good spin.
Spins off of him.
Good spin.
Stays on his feet.
Right now, I would when he plant his foot, he should dive at Drake May when he plant his foot. That's what you do. Soon as that foot land, dive at him. What the fuck was that? And watch what it causes. This ain't acting and performing. This shit ain't scripted. Let's be real. The fuck we talking about?
Complete this pass downfield. So
look at this mother. Look at him.
Fell down to make sure that Drake May has enough time.
Exactly. This is why y'all fucking bets don't hit.
May, to his credit, drops a very nice.
This is why you wonder why y'all get fucked out of y'all bets.
The NFL got some explaining to do. They thought they was off air last night and revealed this shit is scripted. Listen to this.
Have you seen the script? Do you know who's going to play now? Yeah? I saw it. No? Okay. There's 15 seconds left in quarter number 3. Have you seen the script? Do you know who's going to play now? Yeah? I saw it.
He said, did you see the script? Do you know the next play at all? He said, yeah, I seen it. Then he do the evil laugh.
No? Okay.
I'll let you know later. What's funny, nigga? What's funny? We got money on this. We got money. Remember I made the video yesterday when I said, why the fuck is the announcer saying something and then the ref repeated verbatim? It was an interception. That was a legit interception. The announcer go, oh, that should be overturned expeditedly. That should be an expedited review. Here come the ref. After an expedited review, I never heard that shit. Some of y'all gonna get in here and troll. We always hear that, gang. No, you don't. I never heard that. Now you mean to tell me they got this script? And we gonna keep betting. But I need a class action. We need reparations. NFL, no fucking luck. This shit ain't luck at all. You gotta hope you betting what they wrote in the motherfucking script. They got more scripts than CBS. I gotta hear this.
Have you seen the script? Do you know who's going to play now?
Give me the script!
I saw it. No? Yeah. I'll let you know later. Okay.
You raggedy bitch, give it a break!
Let's say you were a professional athlete and you are given a script. You were to be paid $1 million per year. Wouldn't you take the deal? I would take the deal, to be honest. It's way better than a 9-to-5 job. You know, paycheck to paycheck. It's better to be doing something that you enjoy doing, the sport, than working 9 to 5. I think it's a good deal. $1 million per year, you know, just playing sports, acting like it's WWE. It's not bad. It's really not bad. You know, I would take that deal. What about you? Because even though it's scripted, yes, you might be deceiving these people, but if you think about it, you're making money. You're making money. You can't complain, you know? And it is what it is, man. People got to do their job. We all have jobs, and their jobs is to play the game, to put on the show. And if you think about it, sports is meant to entertain us. It's meant to distract us so that way we cannot fully be enlightened. You know, they want us to be blinded. They want us to be distracted with entertainment that is surrounding us, you know? That is the main goal. So that's why they need these athletes, these actors to play the game.
On a show. Yeah.
What did you think when you got the script in 2016 that said your career was going to fall off a cliff when you stopped believing in God?
That was 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arian Foster recently said on a podcast the NFL is scripted. So we decided to ask players what was their script they got when they were drafted.
My script was that they told me that I was going to tear my ACL my rookie year, and I was actually kind of mad when I saw that, you know. Like, I read my script, and it said, listen, you're going to tear your ACL the last regular season game. And I was sad because that means I missed the Super Bowl and wasn't able to play it.
My script, it was pretty long. I didn't know if I was going to make the league because, you know, trying to learn something like that was pretty tough.
Say my script been pretty crazy because this is my 4th year in the NFL, and I've been to 3 Super Bowls. So when I walked in of day one, they was like, this what they handed me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that one right there. I'm gonna take the 3 appearances in 4.
I mean, my script was supposed to be making $100 million, but it didn't happen that way, so they lied to me.
The NFL.
Look at this. Look at this. Samaje Perine left game, did not return, and lost to Bears. Excuse me? The game is not over, and they are winning. They are winning this game. That's bizarre. I wonder what's about to happen here. What's gonna happen here? What does the script say, fellas? What does the script say? What does the script say? Oh wait. It's not this play, but it's the next one. You guys know what's coming. Look at this. Look at this. They called it on the ticker down here. They called it on the ticker. Look, Bears win at Bengals. Like, they are losing this game with 30 seconds left while they're saying this at the bottom. Return in, like, oh, that's a different one. But you see what I'm saying? This is crazy. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It said it down there. It called it. It said the Bears guy didn't return in the win, and it said Bengals guy didn't return and loss. Bengals are winning with 25 seconds left. And look what happens. Yeah, this is it. Boop. Look at that. That's fishy. That's fishy, guys. That's really fishy.
I've been saying for ages that all high-level sports are fixed, just not in the way that you would normally think. And this latest UFC scandal is nothing more than revelation of the method, if you like, slowly releasing to the public that high-level sports are not what you think. I'm sure we've all been aware in the last week that there is a scandal with the UFC, where they're saying now for sure there was a fixed fight live for everybody to see. The FBI are now investigating 100 fights for fixing allegations. It's not new, it's been rife. They've been telling you for a long time. People just haven't been taking it seriously. From Derek Lewis on the Ariel Helwani show a few weeks ago, literally saying that he's received the script to win in the first round finish. From what you could argue is more obscure content, but if you've got eyes to see, it couldn't be any more in plain sight. Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo with that hook, and then they released the footage from the changing room before the fight, practicing the exact move. Sean O'Malley hitting Aljamain Sterling with the straight, again, footage released from before the fight, practicing that exact move. Jorge Masvidal landing that knee on Ben Askren, God bless him, again, with the footage showing you him practicing that exact move just before. They've been telling you that this sport is fixed. It's plain as day. And again, it's not fixed in the way that you think. It's not mafia ran. It's not this guy's going to win, this guy's going to lose for money. It's a circus. It's designed to take your attention, and it's being ran by something much bigger than what most of you can even begin to comprehend. But that's another conversation for another time.
How many of you guys thought that WWE was real? I first thought it was real. I really cried during matches because I would see my Rey Mysterio getting beat up, and I was like, damn, that hurt. I first thought it was real. And it was pretty entertaining. And as I was growing up, I would still watch them, even though I knew it was fake, but it still entertained me. It was something fun. It's something enjoyable, you know? So even though I knew it's fake, I gotta watch it like cartoons. You know, it's just like cartoons. You get entertained, so therefore you're gonna keep watching. You're gonna enjoy it. Just sit and watch, you know, something to let time pass, you know? And that's how sports are now. We have to be entertained. And people got to do their jobs. Those athletes, they got to put on a show, even though it's scripted. We're entertained at the end of the day. We're paying them by gambling. Most of the time we lose, but it's okay. You shouldn't be gambling though, because it's a very bad investment. But at the end of the day, it's meant to distract us, but at the same time, we're entertained. You know, it is what it is.